Happy Monday, 8th graders. I hope you had a great week. I hope you, great weekend, I guess. It's Monday, Monday, May 11th. So we only have 2 Mondays left in school. I know at this point it's easy to just say, there's only 2 weeks left. I'm going to start summer early and not do my work. But hang in there. I think we can get through this together if we just buckle down and finish the year off strong. Okay, so 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks if you think of that, because there's no school next Friday. Okay, so May 11th, this video is for May 11th through the 15th. It appears that this video is kind of glitching in and out, so if there's some part that sounds like I'm underwater and you can't understand me, just send me an email and I can clarify over email. Okay, a few things before I go through the week. Late work is all going to be due for every class, for all of your classes. All late work is due next Monday, May 18th. Okay, that's kind of the cutoff that we have decided. We're not going to accept late work after that. So make sure you're really working hard this week. This week, Thursday, is another catch-up day. So really use that day to get in your late work so that you can get credit for it. Also, if you would do us all a favor and just send an email. If you're uploading something late, just send us an email so that we know that it's there and we can check it for you. All right, so this week, tomorrow, we're going to hop on Zoom at 9 o'clock. It seemed to work really well last week for those that were on. I know a couple people emailed and said that they forgot. I think the Monday off last week kind of threw people for a loop, so people were forgetting. So if you're unsure on how to do Zoom, make sure you reach out to me. But we're going to do that at 9. So I will post the Zoom invitation in the calendar for the week like I did last week. Okay. On the Zoom tomorrow, we're going to do an animals quiz. All right. So your assignment for today, for Monday, is to study your animals. I gave you that vocab 2 weeks ago. I gave it to you on April 28th when we were on a Teams call. I went through all that vocab. So if you don't have it written down, you may want to reach out to a friend. Or I posted a Quizlet in the assignments. It's not an assignment. You don't have to do that, but I know that a lot of people like Quizlets for studying for the vocab. Okay, so that's there if you want to study. It's also there if you want to make sure that you have the right translations written down. But your homework for today is to learn the 13 animals. Okay, and I know that some of you already know them because perro and gato, those are things that you may have learned when you were younger. All right. So Monday, your homework, study the animals, learn the animals. Tomorrow, we'll hop on live at 9 via Zoom. All right. So if you can't be on live, please let me know because I'll have to make sure that you get a recording of the quiz. So the quiz will be me saying El Caballo and you writing down horse. All right. So you're going to write the English. Another assignment for tomorrow is called DisneyLatino.com. And basically, this is just a website to some trailers, to like some introductions of Disney movies, but they're all in Spanish. Okay, so there's a link in your assignments and there's also a Word document. But basically, I want you to, there's one video in particular that I want you to follow along with, and I put the translation on there. It's really cool that Disney did something kind of for us who are social distancing about being separate but yet together and the things that we can learn from this whole quarantine thing. So learning a new talent, taking time just to be with people. And so I won't wreck it for you, but I want you to watch that, and then there's a worksheet to go along with it. So that's for tomorrow, for Tuesday. Wednesday, we're going to do Música Miércoles again. So the music assignment is the same as last week. And I know it's hard for you guys because you haven't learned a lot of Spanish. But what I want you to do in that section where it says words that you recognize, I know there's words in there, whether it's el or la, or maybe it's just bien or muy. There's words in there that I know that you've heard before. Okay, so paying attention to those. But then I also want you to pick 3 words, and you guys did this last week, but also look them up and tell me what the translation is. So one of the songs is called Bailando. So you're like, what does that mean? Google it, and it means dancing. Okay, so put that word in the document as well as the translation. It's interesting because I'm finding that your class is not enjoying this assignment as much as my 9th through 12th graders, okay? So I get that. I get that this may not be your style of music, but part of being in a language is being exposed to the culture, and music is part of the culture. So just take it as a, you know, an assignment that you can do while you're doing something else, and just take it for what it's worth. Try to find some meaning in there. Try to find a little enjoyment in there. Okay. Thursday the 14th is another catch-up day, so there's nothing signed for that day. Then Friday there is a listening with animals and color. I think that's what I called it. But basically there's 2 links in that assignment. One is a Word document, and it's a piece of paper with a whole bunch of animals on it. Actually, my 3-year-old daughter helped me pick out the animals. So, and then also in there is a listening video. And all I'm doing in that video is I'm telling you what color to color the animal. Okay, so if I say El Caballo Café, you're going to color the horse brown. Now, I've explained this in the video as well, but I know that not all of you have printers, not all of you have crayons and markers at home. So how you get this assignment done is going to vary from person to person. If you have a printer and you have crayons and you want to print it and physically color it and then take a picture of it on your phone and email it to me, perfect. If you want to open it on Word, and just, you could take like a circle, you know, the circle icon, or you could just take a whole bunch of letters in that color and put them next to the picture. That's fine. I know on my iPad, I have the ability to color on there. So if you can mark things up on your phone or on an iPad and color it that way, or if you simply just want to write the word brown next to the animal, however you want to do that, that's fine. The point of this assignment is that you hear an animal and you hear a color and clicking. You hear the animal and you hear the color. It's so weird because I'll be talking, but when I look in the computer, I'm doing something different. So the point of the assignment is to hear Spanish, to associate the color with the animal and somehow show me that you've made that connection. Okay, so that's this week, all right? I'm not going to go into huge detail for next week, other than to tell you that late work is due Monday the 18th, and we will be having a test next week. That's all I'm going to go into right now. I'll maybe touch more on that on Tuesday. All right, so that's this week. I look forward to seeing all of you at 9 a.m. tomorrow on Zoom. Look for the Zoom link in the calendar that I'll post later. All right, have a great Monday, everyone. Study those animals. Bye.